PV, ML, MT, HRV, ASAP. That is our route. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series, where I have just woken up, and we are actually pretty close to the exit to this zone. I don't need that much water, but I need a bit of water. And I don't think there's a lot else that I can cook. I did not put my bedroll down. We slept by this very, very warm fire. So we're just going to get a bit more water and maybe snack a little bit while we're at it. Let's just get rid of the sardines. And the MRE too. Why the heck not? As a way to lose some extra weight. Good. That was the entire rest of that. Now let's drink that. And holy crap, we're going to be very close. Yeah, we actually are unencumbered, but that's not going to last very long. All right. Drink that. There's the encumbrance. Took no time whatsoever. And let's get moving. I could warm some coffee before I left, but here's the thing. We're about to be in much more recognizable territory. And we're also about to be in a cave. So I'm just going to keep moving this way. In case you're just joining us, we are on the very edges of Blackrock. And we're heading straight for Pleasant Valley. Those abbreviations that I gave in my cheeky introduction. That's Pleasant Valley, Mystery Lake, Mountain Town, Hushed River Valley. That is the route that we're taking. I am going to grab these cattails because, well, I can, but also I am actually kind of low on food for the first time in a while, and I want to be conscious of that. What's interesting is that this zone, this transition zone that we're in, is a two-part transition zone. And it does actually have some buildings that can be scavenged. So that's one of the reasons I'm not too concerned about the food problem. In addition to the fact that we're just generally in good shape. We've hit the 100-day mark in this run. Oh, what's that weird glow there? What in the world is that? That's probably just some kind of environmental glitch, but what in the heck? Hello? That feels... What in the actual hell? Okay, yeah, that's just... That's just a lighting glitch. Oh, that's weird, though. That's weird. Okay. Just gonna stay moving. I don't remember a lot about the way that this goes. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't. I just know that this is the direction I need to move. And I genuinely forgot that there's this much cavern crawling here. Whoa. Man, the lighting in this area is something else. There's another one of those glows. I've never seen this particular effect in the Long Dark, except in this area. Reminds me a little bit of what we saw in the upper region of Ash Canyon. With all the territory that's been added to Great Bear in the recent years. Significant expansion of the map, in fact. With all the territory that's been added, you do occasionally see stuff like this where there's, like, just a feeling that, oh, wow, like, this didn't quite get caught before it was released, and it doesn't get noticed enough by enough players, you know, to really, like, create any kind of noise, and so stuff flies under the radar, and you end up with stuff like this. Yeah, with glowing rocks that make you feel like you're about to discover something, but it's just a weird glow that we've now seen, what, 4 or 5 times in the first 5 minutes of this episode? Oh, just kidding, 6. Really? I got nothing. I've got nothing. I'm just glad that I'm warm, being completely honest. That's my favorite part of this. I forgot that this was this much of a gauntlet. Not that I'm complaining. How am I doing on sticks? I could probably use a few. Let's grab some just in case I have to make a fire and need some. One thing I haven't done in a while is a shelter, because I haven't needed to. Okay, I think this is the cave. I still can't remember if there's actually a wolf here. Although I feel like I hear footsteps. You might recall I said last episode, like, I feel like there's a wolf at the exit of this cave. But that I might be thinking of a different cave. Okay. There's lots of wood out here. No wolf, though. Let's head inside. This is the halfway point in the transition zone, but we are definitely on the way to PV. And I'm going to try to make tracks here. Oh, what's this?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
That is a full torch. That's what that is. Almost full torch. Alright, I'm just going to use a match. Why not? We're not playing on a setting with high match scarcity. Although that will still trigger a significant percentage of the Interloper players in our audience, because match conservation is everything. And I tend to trigger that crowd. Don't know why. But I do. Well, I do know why, but it's not something I take as seriously. If that's not abundantly clear. Okay, we've got... I forgot that this cave has some winding pathways, so I might be backtracking a little bit here. Yeah, I should have busted out the spray paint. I should have busted out the spray paint just to make sure that I knew which way I was going, but that's okay. This is a more complex cave than I gave it credit for. Lantern fuel, I will take that, because I'd rather carry that than a jerry can. Always a fan of the bioluminescent algae caves. Really nice addition to the Long Dark. We've, of course, been accustomed to it for a while now, but it's still such an interesting addition to the ambiance of the game. Fits really well. Satisfying to look at. Okay. There's an improvised knife that I don't need. Rifle cartridge. Hey, thanks for that. Tomato soup. Oh wow, I'm carrying a good amount of extra clothing items that I don't need. So, tell you what, I'll hold on to them for the time being. Looks like I need to go up here. But before I leave this cave, I will harvest them. That's honestly a decent portion of my encumbrance. Well, just looking at it at a glance. So I decided not to go... Aha, we're already at the top. Nice. I decided not to go back and do any kind of... Tell you what, let's go ahead and put this out. And not do... I decided not to go back and do any looting of any like resource caches in Pleasant Valley that I left before I went to Timberwolf Mountain. And that's because I'm feeling pretty confident with the stuff that I'm carrying. I'm moving at a decent speed with the stuff that I'm carrying, especially now that I'm harvesting all this. I can do some repair too. Well, not right now. I can't. Well, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Maybe the game will let me, given the bioluminescent thing. But I don't think it works that way. I remember trying that. So this is just my brain wanting to hope against hope. Okay. Anything else? That's everything. So, yeah. We are technically in the dark. Even though it's quite bright in here on account of the algae, we are still in the dark. So I will do those repairs later. We are fully healed up, still encumbered. Let's go ahead and harvest these ruined torches. Let me figure out why I'm that encumbered, though, because I don't feel like I've picked up that much. But it looks like I have. It could just be the water. But that's... Well, yeah, it's the sticks. Guess I picked up 10 sticks. Wow. Okay, then. I do have a cloth, which I will get rid of some of that once I've repaired some things. And I do have, well, that, yeah, the extra food I picked up didn't change much. Interesting. I guess I can drop 2 of these flares, because Lord knows I'm not using a lot of flares right now. We do have the fresh black bear hide. I need to be good about dropping that, because it still needs a few more days to cure. Those things take 12 days to cure. Oh. Okay, then. Back into the cave we go. Might as well sleep for a bit. If the game will let me sleep anywhere, which remains to be seen. There we go. Alright, I need to be very careful with this because, actually, you know what? Just because I don't want to end up in a situation where a glitch costs me my bedroll, I am going to come back down here. It seems a little bit paranoid. That's because it is. That's because it is. Okay, let's sleep for that long. Ironically, the sun should be coming up. Or starting to. Yep, starting to. So, tell you what, might as well wait on those repairs. Let's go ahead and eat the tomato soup. Drink the water. I want to reduce some encumbrance slightly, and of course using this cloth will also do that. Alright, so let's pass an hour worth of time, which should get us to exactly the point that we need to be. Perfect. Beautiful. Now if we could just not fail, that would be great. We are going to be moving pretty quick, so it's ideal that we have everything in optimal condition so that we're not losing more condition than we have to along the road. Having those gauntlets with those last 6% is actually useful. Same for the expedition parka. Normally I wouldn't repair something that's only 94% condition. Or I should say, that's only lost 6% condition. Because why? You don't, it's just not necessary. But when you're talking about something like the expedition parka, where a single percentage point represents so much, that changes the discussion slightly. Okay, so now we will have some wolves to contend with. That is a fact. We need to get up. Yep, there's one right there. I'm not super concerned. And part of me wants to try and stealth by him rather than use up ammunition. Ah, damn. That was a good opportunity. I should have just taken that shot right there. Had it lined up. Because he's now walking right towards my spot where I'm going to try and sneak by him. And I don't know if he's going to turn around again. Oh, I see some cattails. I don't know that I want to go that far out of my way, though. I'm sensing momentum, and I want it to continue. Alright, so apparently multiple wolves. Oh, wow. Yeah. Multiple wolves down here. Ooh, thin ice. Good to know. I would not have suspected that. Okay, I'm glad that the majority of the wolves seem to be down there, because now I can just sneak around them like this. Okay, we're going to go up that way in a second, but first, let's check this vehicle and see what we can find. Anything? Nope. What's this? Looks like a scarf. Yeah, it's a scarf. I don't really need a cotton scarf. I just broke down a bunch of cotton scarves. Well, one cotton scarf, to be precise. Actually look in the visors, Hadrian. I have been reminded on multiple occasions, as have, I imagine, many of us in the Long Dark content creator community who've been playing the game for a long time. I just have the habit of like checking visors, but at the same time not looking very closely, because for a long time that was almost just like a thing that we did out of habit, but that we never actually expected anything to be there because there wasn't anything in the visor. So what happens is, force of habit, I will open those visors, and then I'll get a comment on that episode when it goes live. By the way, there was something in the visor, Hadrian, because I literally do not look. I don't look. And the reason I don't look is that, as I've said many times, and as many of us know, we went many years in this game with it being an urban legend that there could be anything in the visors. Okay, here's some of that civilization I mentioned. And we are almost back to PV. PV is over there. That is the road to the far side of PV, which we've already been very close to here. Remember that when we were looking for the signal, the last tower that we discovered in Pleasant Valley, we came down that road from the opposite direction. Yeah, that's where we are now, because we entered Keeper's Pass for a moment, and then I was like, nope, we're not doing this. We don't need to be here. Oh wait, that was a bandage. That was a bandage. Okay. Well, I'm not incredibly optimistic that we're going to find anything amazing here, although a water bottle, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take the cloth too, that's fine. Oh hey, I don't feel bad about wasting that match anymore. Well, I didn't feel bad to begin with, as previously discussed, but I feel even less bad now. Okay. I hear some wolves in the area. It's hard to tell how close. But I just want to check these vehicles, check the cabin, and honestly keep moving. I can put the rifle away. I'm not in a position where I'm going to need to defend myself at close range. Another water... 2 more water bottles. What the heck? That was like 2 water bottles and 2 pieces of cloth. Hello? We're going to need to rest inside this shed once we get in there. Oh. Wasn't expecting the tools. Might need to do a bit of inventory management before I leave too. Just making sure that I haven't picked up too many small auxiliary items that are more trouble than they're worth. Not just any grape soda. Did I check those visors? Yes, I did. Planks. Alright, inside we go. Very well lit in here. Spray paint.
This stuff will come in handy.
Finally, the game chooses to be nice to me. After I go to Blackrock and make all the rifle ammo, can we agree how hilarious it is that now the game is going to start giving me rifle ammo as soon as I leave Blackrock, where I went to make all that rifle ammo because the game's been giving me revolver ammo for 100 days? Can we just agree that that's freaking funny? Because it's freaking funny. Alright. Nothing in the microwave. Nothing in the crate. Nothing under the bed. There's a pry bar. What condition? 100%. It's better than 92. Let's go. Quick pry bar upgrade. There's some cloth. Okay, as I said. Inventory management. So let's drink this Stacy's grape soda. We're going to harvest those shoes. I really just wanted the leather. And hopefully this hour will give me the passage of time that I really need. I guess we'll harvest the toque as well. Just going to be another 10 minutes. It's just about noon. And I would like to keep moving. Okay, here we go. Let's drop that. Drop that. I don't need that many sewing kits or whetstones. Not in this playthrough. Matter of fact, well, no, I'll keep those two. Yeah. Oh, I didn't drop the bear hide while I slept. Meant to. So next place I stop for a long rest, I need to remember to put that thing down. As I've been saying. And actually, let me check something real quick. Yeah, requires 2. So, honestly, I might find a place, maybe in Forlorn Muskeg. I don't know, I'll have to think about it, but I might find a place to put this hide down and leave it behind, because we need a second one if we're going to make the bedroll anyway. So, let's keep moving for now. Oh, hold on. Speaking of wolves in our way, I am more confident that there will be one here. I don't remember where exactly, but I remember running into one. Because I think in the past, wasn't there like a cooked wolf steak on the side of the road? And I'm pretty sure it was from a fresh kill. And when I say a cooked wolf steak, yes, I mean one that I cooked. Not in this playthrough, but in a previous playthrough in the last year or so. I feel like that's what I'm remembering. And so that's the evidence that I'm citing for the fact that a wolf might be here. So let's just be extra careful. Pleasant Valley straight ahead. I'm going to try to stay on the road for the movement speed. I see another car, so we'll have an opportunity to hide if needed. It's possible that the wolf is down on the... If there is, in fact, a wolf, it's possible they're down on the water. Oh, no, just kidding. Because that's... Oh, it's only water there. So, okay, hold on. I see some cattails. I just want to look back down that way and see if I see one. No? Seems fine. Okay. Well, I'll grab these and then keep moving. Now, the cool thing about where we're going to end up here is we're actually not going to be far from the Mystery Lake transition zone. So if I can manage to keep moving here, we may actually have a pretty good shot of at least getting to that cave. Maybe even getting through it before the end of this episode. I know, it's wild. And here we are. Oh no. Oh! Well, that was new. Okay, so if this episode comes out a day later than you might have originally expected, and if we skip a day... That's why the game just crashed. That's very rare, but crashed when I was loading into PB. I haven't had that happen. It was a Unity crash, too. That's very interesting indeed. So this is, just to be very clear about what just happened, I'm stitching together 10 more minutes of footage here after that crash, which should hopefully go pretty smoothly. Let's actually look under the visors. Sorry, that's just completely thrown me off, but yeah. We're going to just continue as planned, although, yeah, it seems like we might... I'm not going to be able to do an episode edit in a timely manner, I don't think. Because I'd want to make sure that the 4K stuff processes properly. I haven't had to do this kind of thing with a 4K episode yet. So if we missed a day, sorry about that. Hi. I guess I'm not going to go back and edit the opening commentary for this episode to make it clear, but now that you've made it this far, now you know. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just head straight back this way. I'm already a little bit tired here, but we're really not far from the Mystery Lake transition cave. And I would prefer just to keep moving in that direction. So I mostly, like, I repeated all of the actions that I took. The last save point that I had after that crash was when I entered the cabin in the transition zone. For you, that would have been maybe 5-6 minutes ago in the video. That would be my guess. So I, picked up those shoes, harvested them, grabbed the cattails on the river. I did drink the ruined maple syrup. Just call it stress eating. Like, that's, I think, the one difference, but otherwise we should be in the same kind of spot we were. I'm just so shook. Like, like that is not something that happens very often in the Long Dark at all. This is one of the games that just doesn't give you that kind of trouble. Not only because it's not very demanding system-wise, but also just because it's well developed. Crashes don't really happen that much, so very interesting indeed. Alright, I do want to be mindful of the fact that we could run into a bear up here if I'm not careful. That is Signal Hill up there. And back behind Signal Hill, over here, reasonably close to it, is the transition zone. I've actually never gone this way, like straight from Black Rock to Mystery Lake, but this is my commitment to getting there quickly. I'm going to stay along this back side of the zone here. I also like this because the elevation allows me to watch for anything coming my way. Although there is the slight sprain risk problem. That is a bunny. I'm not that much of a sniper. Although I was tempted to take that shot just now because I lined that up. I'm not going to waste a rifle round on one of the woodland friends that's not going to murder me. Alright, getting pretty tired. So that's going to slow me down. But we're not far. Alright, there's a wolf in front of us, which is expected. And
I can't feel my feet.
okay, we're not there just yet. It might be a little farther than I thought it was. But it's okay. I see a cave, and I kind of want to use that. Really? At this exact moment? At the exact moment I'm trying to sneak past the wolf at minimum detection range? Really, game? Really? Just a little bit rude. Is that a body? That is a body. Okay, so the wolf continued to walk that way, it seems. Yep, got a body here. That's a little bit farther, but it's okay. New dog food, nice. We'll step in here and see if there's anything worth picking up. Oh, hey, there is actually. I don't need that, but nothing else really needed here. Okay. Alright, I can literally see those trees over there? I know that those are the trees that are kind of near the Mystery Lake transition cave. So yeah, I forgot about this stretch here, from this ridge to this ridge. That was not in my mental map. So I was expecting to come over that pass ridge and be looking at the cave, but we had to go a little bit farther. But the cave is right up here. So we can get inside, we can rest, we can let the bear hide cure for a bit. I'm not going to forget that again. I guess that's one advantage of the crash having happened, is that really, like, gave me a bit of an adrenaline jolt. Made sure that I was alert. Because it's funny that I literally mentioned the bear hide and remembering to cure it, and then proceeded to rest in the cave without curing it. Okay. Where's the cave? There it is. There it is. It's up this ridge here, I want to say. No. There. Okay.
It's so cold.
I was actually wrong again. I could have sworn that was the tree that was right over it, but we're close enough. It's right there. Alright, so we're going to lose a little bit of condition. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't even worry about it. Super tired. Super slow. So we're definitely going to make it, but I'm going to have to go ahead and end this episode as soon as I get to this cave. Because I've got to get to work on that edit. Say that crash really took me out of it a bit. But I just want to make sure that the footage is salvageable. That's the one thing I'm still, like, preoccupied about. So, apologies for being out of sorts. But those kind of crashes really don't happen often, so I just want to make sure that we can keep the series going uninterrupted, and we've most likely, I mean, I'd say almost definitely lost a day thanks to that. Just on account of my schedule. So, anyway, that's enough meta commentary. Let's get inside here. Not the worst weather for Pleasant Valley. Without the wind, it's actually warm enough. That's because we repaired our stuff. Alright, I can put that away. Pretty excited, honestly, to be moving this quickly, because now we're going to be in Mystery Lake. We can go through the dam, which we've already been to the dam, so it's just a matter of going back through. I think there might even be some things I could pick up in the dam.
Find a place to rest.
Okay, hold on. Cave system, Carter Hydro Dam and environs. Yes. Alright, so let's stop here. A couple of things. Excuse me. Put that down. Let's put that down. And I do need... Let's go ahead and eat the wet dog food. It smells bad, but eating it is better than starving, probably. Yeah. Emphasis on the probably. We're going to do that. We're going to drink this. Okay. Okay. Here we go. And with that... Yeah, good to go. Let's now sleep for 10 hours. That'll be a decent chunk of time for this bear hide, although I doubt it'll be fully cured. We'll see when I wake up. 85% cured, yeah. Not fully cured. But there's our save point. I'm going to stop this one here and make sure that we can get this whole episode that you're hopefully watching now with no problem stitched together. Sorry about being thrown off by that, but I just wanted to make sure we got that done. And then next episode, we're going to cruise through Mystery Lake. Very likely well, we are definitely going to go straight to Milton. So go back to Trappers. We don't have anything waiting for us at Trappers anymore because remember we moved from Trappers to Coastal Highway. I know, Jennifer. We'll get to it. Don't worry. It's fine. And then we'll be in HRV, and then we can finish Signal Void. So it's right around the corner. Crashes are a little bit rude, but it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For early episodes, channel emotes, and member badges, look for the join button. New episodes drop at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time every day but Wednesday. And comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.